Brock Hewitt here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the NFL, beginning with this one right here, right now.
Yeah, Kate, and I love the way you say that right there. You just lay out the journey. And I'll tell you, in this journey right now, you're not going to find a team anywhere in this bracket who isn't 100% convinced they're going to be the ones standing in the end. But the time for words is over. Now, your season's on the line. Every time you take the field, it is win or go home.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And you won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
On play action now, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Man in motion, headed right. Long back, it's the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
2nd and 11. At the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. We all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense has got to pick him up.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Play action now, Daniels. He rolls to his right. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A give left side to Warren. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
A loss of a yard on the play.
3rd and short, Daniels. Cox, this is Lane. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We've got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Running it after the penalty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready, set.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Come on, come on. 60 Maverick, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. There's a dive up the middle. It's a gain of 3 for them. Still third and 9 coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10.
McCarthy looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in, Ty Felton. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Second and 3 now.
A gain of 17 yards brings up second down. At the Commanders.
Addison going to motion over left. Handoff on second and short. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the third and short.
McCarthy on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. They've got first down here from the 36.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He finds space, middle of the field. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get the game's first points here in the second. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Oh, he lost the football. And the Vikings have recovered. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Play fake here, Daniels. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him.
Second down.
Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Play action now with Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. He slides down. We'll see what the business is with this penalty flag. This could be coming back.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one complete to Pitts. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's good for Washington. First down.
On first down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
To the air again, Daniels. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Headed out right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Cougar 19.
Daniels is going to throw again. caught at the 10-yard line. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. It'll work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Finds the in route complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. He goes right back to Samuel. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
That's another Washington Commanders.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
3-yard line.
To throw again, it's Daniels. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one.
Grounding offense.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
19 Lion, 19 Charger, 19.
Again, Daniels to the air. And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass ball's incomplete on 4th and goal. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So we have, well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Commanders and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. It's a screenplay to Warren. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough.
He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are, not just wide receivers that always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks too. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic. Hits going out for the sack. The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. First and 10, it's McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. Takes this down to the 24-yard line. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now McCarthy. The left side brought in by Hopkinson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
The line of scrimmage.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5.
To second and goal. At the 5.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Lead to number 4. It's a loss of 4. Brings up third and goal.
Here he goes, third and long. On the move, headed right. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Here's Wildcard, set to kick this away.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Trying to work quickly now. Play action now. Daniels escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. Third and just 2 to go.
Makes it third and 2.
Here he is on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down, Washington.
Viking 18.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Play action now with Daniels. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the third. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Ty Felton here to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
They give it to him again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners, too.
Short pass brought in. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be fourth and short. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Vikings football, and they know they are just 1 quarter away from advancing. So a punt coming up on fourth down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Commanders set to take over. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Play fake here, Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. On first down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Looking slant route complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Daniels back to throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Here we go.
Warren here from the gun. And they get to him just in the nick of time to bring up fourth down. Daniels leaving to hurry up.
At the 16-yard line. A big gain on the play. But it leads to fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. Tops, this is Lane. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
And a Washington first down.
Here we go.
First down and 10 yards to go.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a fourth-quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 14. Vikings 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Felton now to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Another carry for him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was brought down by Jaquan Brisker. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he will not score, but that does set him off rock with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Plowing up the middle. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Running left side by Jefferson. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Here's Wildcard set to kick this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set.
Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Buying some time right. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he gets out of bounds after a small 2-yard gain. They needed more from that play.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. To throw. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. As one side leaves dejected, another